So we know that it is TV rights season, and we've been talking about TV rights with AEW as well as with WWE. It has been rumored, putting that out there because I do not want us to get a lawsuit. It has been rumored that one of the suitors who is in the lead for acquiring media rights for WWE's flagship show is Amazon Prime. Now, for those of you who are not aware, Amazon Prime Video is the official streaming service of Amazon, which is most known for its Amazon Prime program, where the company provides free 2-day shipping on a whole different plethora of options as far as clothing, whether it's books, video games, technology. And Amazon is also considered one of the most valuable brands in the world. And over the past couple of years, they've been kind of dibbing and dabbing in media. They purchased MGM, which is a well-known movie studio. They've been bulking up on a lot of their entertainment offerings as well as some of their sports offerings. They actually also offer Thursday Night Football on Amazon Prime, which is hosted by Taylor Rooks. So they've been beefing up their entertainment offerings as well as their sports offerings. I wanted to know how you would feel about WWE Monday Night Raw being exclusively available on Prime Video.
I thought it was really weird at first, but then hearing you break it down and already acknowledge that other big sports have entertained this idea and it sounds like it's working, I don't think it's completely insane. It's just different. And they're definitely going to be like the first of any wrestling company to try it out. You know, they're putting themselves out there to be the guinea pigs, and you have to be very confident to make a move like that. But Amazon's very popular. I personally don't use it for media. I do have Amazon Prime. I use it for the likes of what you just mentioned. But I can see people giving it pushback in the beginning just because it's a weird transfer. But I feel like they'll get over it very fast because they'll realize that, oh, I already use Amazon. So it's not really the worst thing just to get Prime if I'm already using Amazon, and you get it for free essentially. I don't know what the cost is if you didn't have Amazon Prime and you're paying for it separately, but I mean, I think it's interesting. I think it's innovative. It might actually influence other companies to try it out if it actually works. So it's pretty brave, pretty bold. That's a pretty direct business move, but I don't see the harm in it. What do you think?
So here's my take on it. And I was literally, as you were saying things, I was like, how much is Amazon Prime a month? Because I'd be paying for it. And I don't know how much I'd be paying for it. But Amazon Prime as a service is actually worth $14.99 a month. It's worth $139 annually. And with that, you get the video streaming service. You also get the video streaming service, but you also get the 2-day free shipping, which is one of the biggest offerings that Amazon has to offer and has kind of put them in a position to differentiate themselves from their competitors. I was doing a little bit more research and I realized that the idea of a streamer in a sports league or sports entertainment company collaborating with a streamer is actually not abnormal or out of the ordinary. It's actually been kind of trending in a certain direction over the past couple of years. I was just reading that MLS, Major League Soccer, has a 10-year, $2.5 billion deal with Apple. Obviously, we saw the NFL and Amazon have their little program. Also, Amazon is eyeing a package for the NBA to either do Tuesday nights or Thursday nights. Also, the MLB has a deal with Apple. So it seems as if this is kind of the future of sports. This idea of sports collaborating with streaming companies as well as traditional cable companies or traditional networks. And so I can see WWE trending in a direction in which they possibly sign to Amazon, right? And who's to say that they don't mix it up, right? Like we see that the NFL has a deal with CBS, has a deal with Fox, and also has stuff on Amazon. What if WWE were to do something similar? Maybe you have Monday Night Raw on Prime, and then you have like Friday Night SmackDown on a Fox or a Sci-Fi. All I'm saying is that signing to a streamer is not the end all be all, but you're going into 2024. Streaming is a very, very big player in how people consume media. It has to be heavily considered, especially with all of these sports companies kind of leaning in that direction. And we know that over the past 18 months, with the purchase of WWE, the demotion of Vince McMahon, Nick Khan and Hunter kind of stepping up into their positions of power, they've all collectively been very, very progressive. So I think that this is something that they're probably going to deeply consider. But I was going to say, if Amazon goes after WWE, do you think that that should come with like some original programming, like the way that NBC Universal and Peacock do with WWE, or do you think it should just be like Monday Night Raw and nothing else?
I think that if you really want people to invest, because like you have to understand, Monday Night Raw just started getting good, and for a while it was ass. So if I was with WWE, I would stack more into that. I think just selling it as just Monday Night Raw is a little bit of a problem, just because some people have a hard time even affording Peacock, and I think that's 9.99 or 10.99, something like that, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. I stream things, guys, but but now you're asking people to make two purchases, so I feel like maybe it might be smarter if you try to either put exclusives on there and make it a whole package to make it more enticing, or you just shift everything to a one-stop thing, because now some people have to log on to Amazon for Monday Night Raw, and some people are going to have to, log on to like Peacock and stuff like that. But then the other part of my brain makes me think of like how for me, like I don't have a chance to like watch Monday Night Raw off TV typically, because I'm always busy. When I do, I always like go on the app, the USA app, to which you have to have a network to log into. So then part of me is thinking, well, this might actually get them to get more of an audience, because I also keep in mind that not everyone has cable at home. Some people are moving away from that, and they just watch whatever they could stream off from an app. So it may just survive on its own if you're a really big WWE fan. But I think it will look way better just presenting as a first time ever thing if you just slap together some stuff that maybe we're getting off the WWE network that we liked and just package it that way. But what do you think is the best method?
And I think that I think this should be funny. So I feel like WWE should date media outlets, and I'll explain what that means. Right?
Yeah, because you lost me.
I feel like we're in the age of media and content where there are a lot of companies that are courting content creation companies. That could be a music record label, that could be a sports company, any entity that generates content. A lot of these companies are courting, right? Yeah. We see it obviously with the deals that I just mentioned with MLS and Apple, with Amazon and the NBA, Amazon and the NFL, but we also see it we also see it when it comes to like music, right? Apple has their own music awards. A lot of people don't know that they have their own music awards. They do live albums for artists who are well known in music. They have live albums. They do playlists curated by certain artists, and they pay those artists. They have DJ sets where like Apple's able to, break apart the DJ set and have royalties being paid out to whomever needs the royalties paid out to. And it's a way of them kind of saying, hey, like, we see what you're doing. We'll let you do this. We'll let you do this. We'll give you money for this. We'll give you money for this. And it's almost in a way where these big tech companies and these big media companies are kind of courting content creation companies in the sense that they want to be able to say that we can fund you, we can pay you, we can compensate you, and we can give you a little bit of the benefits, but we're not going to give you too much until you commit to us. Right. And I feel like WWE should take advantage of that mindset from different big tech companies and different media companies, right? You give this person this program, you give this person this program, you know what I mean? And you just
Mm.
say, may the best man win. You don't want to commit all of your product to one company, because what if something happens with that company, right? Then you're in the stinker. But if you let these companies court you, you're able to get the best of from different people. Maybe Amazon is the best option, like you said. Like, in something that I just thought about, something that would be genius, because Amazon is such a big hub for shopping. You have Monday Night Raw on Amazon, and in the middle of the show, when merch is being debuted, the link automatically appears on screen. Now you can just purchase it right within the app. You can add to cart, have it shipped to you right within the app, right as you're watching the show.
Are you thinking about the
You-
QR code thing with your
it
phone?
could be the key. No, it's not the QR code thing. That you have to scan the TV. But imagine, like, you're watching Monday Night Raw, and like Roman Reigns comes out and he's doing his little pose. And as he's doing his little pose, there's a little pop-up that comes that shows the shirt that he's wearing. You can add to cart. You can shop with one
Oh,
buy, and you can
that'd
have
be
it
li-
sent to you. You know what I mean? That'd be so
yeah,
cool.
yeah, that'd be
But
lit.
but that's something that's exclusive to Amazon. So this is the reason why I think that WWE should allow these companies to court them. That way that they can experience the best of certain benefits from certain companies without fully committing all of their product to one company, if that makes sense.
Okay, I'm with it.
See,
I'm
yeah,
definitely with
I
this.
got my
They
friend
need to
too.
hire you or something. Like,
I'll be smart. I'll be having ideas or whatever, but we're not going to get super deep into that. But how do you feel about Amazon Prime signing WWE's Monday Night Raw to a media rights deal? Let us know in the comments below. But we're moving on, because I know this is about to give me a headache. So